It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on.
It may not have been Tango Tuesday, but 3 points in the bag. I shall drink to that. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollie's Hotspurs, and today I'll be talking about that 2-0 win against West Ham. If you're new to the channel, please hit a like on this video, comment you thought the game below, and hit that subscribe button. We should probably start with the starting 11. To be honest, I was a bit annoyed that there was no Tanguy in there on Tanguy Tuesday. I don't know what really is going on. It's mind-boggling to think we paid all that money for a player that seems a lot fitter and he's not in the starting 11. There was a lot of Twitter meltdowns, but we moved. See the Dyer and Sanchez centre-back partnering. Now, I'm still a bit miffed why Toby isn't starting. Maybe he's injured, or maybe Jose just really wants to push this dynamic duo of the centre-back partnerings of Eric Dyer and Sanchez. I don't really know, but to be fair, throughout the game, they did play pretty well. See Serge and Davies at left back and right back. To be fair with West Ham, I don't think we've got too much to worry about. That's my personal opinion. And we finally get to see Giovanni Lo Celso starting. That's a little bit of win there. That had to have a fist pump. Just to see Sissoko next to him in that CM role. Sissoko had a blinder of a game on Friday against Man United, so I'm hoping for more of the same in this game. We then see the return of Dele Alli in that cam role. I'm interested to see how well he would perform against West Ham, considering he's been out for a little while because of his ban, and the fact I just think he slipped off the pace slightly, so it'll be interesting to see whether he's fighting ready for his place again. We also then see Lucas Moura come into that wide position. To be fair, I would have rather seen Steven Bergwijn. I think Lucas Moura is more of a off the bench kind of person. He adds more energy towards the end of the game, which I think is what we kind of need. He's more of an impact sub for me, but I was interested to see how he'd do from the start. And it's his 100th appearance, so that was also something really nice to see. We see Kane and Sonny also on the pitch, so it's a strike force to be reckoned with. To be honest, the game kicks off, and to be fair, I was bum twitching already from the start. I think it's the first minute in, West Ham get a half decent chance. I think the ball was whipped in and it bobbled through to Noble. We somehow managed to get a foot on it and get it out. There's another instance where Lloris is forced into a save and it just pings out and Dyer has to make another block. I think we just didn't start awake, which is a thing that really happened at the start of the season. It's time to reoccur now. I know this is only the second game back, so I kind of let it slide a little bit, but we really need to start awake and react to things quicker. Then Serge Aurier gets kebabbed by Fornals, and to be honest, like I say, Serge Aurier isn't my favourite person, but I thought tonight he played really well, and then I think to myself, actually, he really didn't have anything to defend against. I always say going forward, he's brilliant. Okay, not all of his crosses worked out, but at least he had the intent. I thought tonight he played really well in that sense. See him get injured, I was also panicking because I was like, who on earth are we going to bring on for him? But luckily he carried on and he powered through. Our only really first chance was when Harry Kane put this lovely ball with the outside of his boot through to Dele Alli, but unfortunately for us, the defender from West Ham managed to get a toe poke on it and send it to his keeper, who then gets rid of it. It was such a lovely work move. The outside of the boot curler pass to Dele was sublime. I mean, Lucas also does some of this business. I mean, look at the intent on that. It flew like a rocket. I mean, Fabio manages to save it, but Jesus Christ, that showed his intent. Fair play to him. We needed more shots like that outside of the box, or just shots in general, because we really didn't have any in the first half. Just before the first half ended, some lovely ball play from Lo Celso to Sonny. What happens is Lo Celso brings the ball down, he finds Sonny, Sonny takes a touch, drops his shoulder, has a shot, and oh my god, I screamed the house down. I think the neighbours would have thought I was in pain, because I let out an almighty scream when that ball hit the back of the net, to then only find it goes to bloody VAR. Now, look at this image. Okay, last night I was proper fuming. I was like, how is that clear and obvious? Come on, it's literally bum hair versus toenail, and unluckily for us, the toenail is slightly longer than the bum hair. Looking at it now, okay, it does look offside, but last night I was fuming. How is that clear and obvious? People were saying, well, if VAR wasn't in the game, you would have lost the game against United. And Bruno Fernandes hit the floor, okay, that has to be reviewed, because that is a clear and obvious mistake. That was a dive. But anyway, looking at it now, I was definitely a bit hot-headed. I think it's because we haven't won a game or scored very many good goals in a long time, and that was a good one. But looking at it now, it was offside. I was just hoping we could kick off in the second half and actually managed to get a goal, because that would have been a sick way to have ended the half. Lucas then has an opportunity himself again to put us 1-0 in front just before the half-time whistle blows. Fortunately for us, he doesn't manage it. It was slightly annoying. Like I said, that first half wasn't great. It was pretty much like watching paint dry. We just couldn't really find our rhythm. For most of the game I was screaming, can you just pass to a player in white? That would be fabulous. But yeah, the first half wasn't great. There was slight glimpses of magic, especially that Sonny goal. So I was just hoping the second half would be a lot better. Second half kicks off, we do have a lot of possession again. One instance where Lucas Moura picks up the ball, finds Sergio Aurier passes it back, Lucas slips it in behind, Sergio Aurier puts a cross into the box, and unfortunately it's blocked and goes out for a corner. Like I say, I think Sergio Aurier played really well. He didn't really have any defensive duties last night, which is probably why, but he was finding good crosses into the box. So that is something. In the 58th minute, I thought we were going to go 1-0 up. It was lovely build-up play between Sonny and Kane. He's literally in behind. He has a clear shot on goal and it just goes wide. He normally finishes them and buries them, so I was hoping that he would get another chance throughout the game, but it was unfortunate that he missed that one, because you generally think 9 times out of 10 he's going to put that one away and we're going to go 1-0 up. Sadly, it wasn't meant to be. Dele Alli then comes off for Lamela, and to be honest, for me, I don't think Dele Alli really did that well last night. To be honest, the first half we weren't really playing our best, so that might be it. But Lamela comes on, and I'm saying this every time. When Lamela plays, he ups the tempo. Okay, he might not be the best player, as in plays the right ball now and again, but he gives the other team grief, and he does up the tempo. You can't deny that. So seeing Lamela come off from the bench, I think was decent. He plays all right against Man United, but I think the fact that he was starting against Man United probably showed that, okay, he's probably not a starter, he's more of an impact. So Lamela gets stuck in early on and we win a corner. The corner comes in from Gio Lo Celso. It slightly takes a nick off of Lucas Moura, and then this happens. Golazo! Not our best goal, it must be admitted. I would have rather seen Sonny's goal go in than that, but at the end of the day, they're all goals. So we go 1-0 up in front, and I'm loving life. We've definitely worked on corners, 100%, because you can see here Lamela comes out to the corner taker, and then that drags someone out, and there's a little bit of space in behind. We play it in deep. Bang, bit of confusion in the West Ham defence, and it goes in the back of the net. We see Lucas coming off for Stevie B, and I was really excited. I still think Stevie B should be a starter, but I'm glad he comes on. We then give away a silly free kick. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Davis that gave it away. It might have been Sissoko actually, near the corner flag. The ball comes in, it bobbles about a bit. Bowen has a shot, and it hits the post. This is a prime example of how we can't defend and we can't organise ourselves properly. This is what I'm saying. We need to just go on and get more goals. Because if we outscore the other opponent, no matter if they score a goal, we're half asleep. But then, on the 81st minute, all my fears and worries are knocked out the window. All those doubters of Harry Kane can go bye-bye. Take a look at this. One of our own, I tell you. Brilliant work from Lamela again. Like I said, he's not probably our best player, but he worked really hard last night. Won that ball back, found Sonny. Sonny slipped it in behind to a running Kane. Kane drives straight through the middle. He sees the whites of the eyes of the keeper, slots it home. It's 2-0 Tottenham Hotspur, and you can tell by the celebration that the man's exhausted. The man's only just played 2 games, 90 minutes football, and the man is exhausted. He's only just come back from injury, and you can show every time, no matter what, he will give 100%. I'm so glad he got his goal last night, because that just boosted his confidence as well. And then Jose wants to close up shop a bit later than the other day, which is nice. Sonny comes off for Winksy. Sonny played a decent game. Obviously, he got that assist for Harry Kane. He's played well. Like I say, it wasn't a brilliant start, but we managed to power through it after getting that disallowed goal for Sonny. I think it just made the team a bit more hungry. Like, it wasn't our best performance, but the fact we pushed on and got that win and we didn't sit back the whole half and made sure that we got that second goal was something to move forward on. Like I say, this Sanchez and Dyer partnership, I think I could slightly grow towards it a little bit more. Like I said, I still want to see Toby. I hope it's just a fitness thing. I hope he hasn't fallen out with Jose, because Toby is probably one of our best centre-backs. But yeah, like I say, like Serge had a brilliant game as well, but they didn't really have anything defensively to deal with. I think Sissoko and Lo Celso. Sissoko just bossed everything that came his way pretty much. Yeah, he made a silly challenge here and there, but you're going to give away things like that when you're in difficulties. So for me, it was a brilliant game. Like I say, I'd rather see Stephen Bergwijn start personally. And this Tanguy Ndombele thing is a real big issue at the moment. I see rumours flying around that it's the same instance that Jose had with Pogba. Apparently, Ndombele doesn't feel happy under Jose at the moment. I think it's a load of rubbish. I don't know. I'm not going to read too much into it. I think it's too early to write him off. Yes, okay, it's been a whole season. We haven't really seen much of him. But there's got to be something going on. Something going on 100%. What that is, I really don't know. I don't think we should speculate. I think we should just leave it and see what happens in the summer. Rumour is that he's going. I'm not too sure about that, but we shall see. Thanks again for everyone for watching. 3 points in the bag. We move. I shall see you all when our next game is. I believe that is Saturday. So I shall see you all on Sunday for another Hollie's Hotspurs. Till then, see you later. Goodbye.